Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audaya Madhurya Gunai Yuktam Paramvarenyam Purushamahantam Narayana Sirasa Namami Sridhandi Nam Bhakta Shiro Sri Krishna Pada Devadaika Chaitanya Lila Mrta Sarasara Narayana Tadam Prapati Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhatta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Hari Hari. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari. We offer millions of obeisance in order to return to the Gurudev. Honor the Bhagwan Nama, Santa Parvati, the Guru Dandavad, all present cash, future, Vishnu, Tavat, Dandavad, Vancha, Kalpataru, Vyasya, Krupa, Sindhu, Vacha, Patitanam, Pavane, Vaishnava. Oh, other day we were question and answer, but it did not happen. Maybe you will take up question. Our internet is working. uh, so, see if there is a connection problem, see, not we get connected. And our connection depends on so many things. Your computer should be working or a mobile. The local tower must be working. And then the servers must be working. And also in the different countries, right? If everybody is working, then it will go through. Anyone in between is a fault, then the whole thing fails. It depends on so many things. Suppose if there is a war in between, and signal is not working, or the cable is cut off, or the satellite, depends on so many things. But our connection with Krishna is not like that. It does not. Why? Because he is everywhere all the time. He is everywhere all the time. So there cannot be any disruption in the communication. Only in the mundane world, but in the spiritual platform, never discuss. Actually, when you need it, it will not work. Ah, like I told you one time, I was in East Coast trying to contact West Coast. It was around 1986 or 86, probably 87. There was, phone call at that time, quarter. I put the quarter and then all circuits are busy. First time I'm hearing. All circuits are busy. What is happening? There was a earthquake there in San Diego. Everybody was trying to call, must be. So I was also trying to call that area. I did not know there was a earthquake there. So all circuits are busy. Actually, you need it. At that time, you need to talk to them or they need to talk to you. But it will not go through. Because you know how they design it. If 100 people trying to call, if there is a population of 1,000 or million, they assume only 1% will call out of million. The switching network is not for everybody. For example, if suppose everybody takes a phone, entire world, to dial, you think any phone call will go through? Think it. Not even one single phone call will go through. Because everybody is trying to dial, right? Which is beyond any capacity, it will fail. Now, nobody will work. Because everybody is busy, busy. But with Krishna's communication is not like that. He is never busy. Because he is connected with everyone. You know. Actually, we can meditate on it. If you are if you are trying to talk to somebody, we are going through Krishna. First, we are talking to Krishna, and then Krishna is conveying what I'm talking to that person. Not direct. Think about it. So, so we have to go through, but we are not aware of the fact that Krishna is there, always there. Our primary connection is with Krishna. Your parents, anything, anybody, it is always. But we ignore it or we forget it or we think we are going direct, but it is not. It is positive. Uh, we can, he is convinced. So if we just realize this point, meditate on it and you will see. That's why you focus it on him, communication. Communicate with Lord, 100%. Right now, ours is from 0 to 1%, 2%, 3%. Okay. So if we make it 100%, we will not go wrong. And also, if we if we are connection with Guru, and then we are definitely connected with Guru. Primary is Guru Parampara. Guru Parampara. All Guru are there in it. Guru. So simultaneously one and different in that respect. So how will we disconnected? You know. So like that. Now anyway, uh, Monday, no, today Nityananda Shakti, Jannav Devi, Sri Ram Shakti, Sita Devi, Avirbhava, Madhupandi Shakti Bhava. Then Mohini Ekadasi, Monday. Then Tuesday 9:27 before 90. Narasimha Chaturdasi, 30th April, Thursday. Friday, 1st May, Buddha Purnima, appearance of Radha Raman, Parmeshwari Das Thakur Tirobhava. Srinivasacharya, Madhyendra Puripal, Piran Day. So, so many things. Nityananda Shakti, Jhanavati, Ram Shakti, Sita Devi, Madhupali. So, um, so Jhanava Devi, they she initiated Veerachandra, Nityananda, uh, and she on the Keturi grammar. It is remembered even today uh, how she herself cooked, and then she organized that big program. Srinivasacharya, Narottam Thakur, Ramananda Prabhu, all they such an amazing kirtan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Panchatattva descended. Oh, amazing pastime. Very powerful. He so merciful. Many became Vaishnava by her powerful influence. He was so dedicated, not different from Nityananda. So Nityananda is so kind, merciful. Same way, he is no different. He is also Sita Devi's uh, appearance, Ram Shakti. He is not different from Lord Ram. Rama is known as famous, right? He is born as. So Shakti. So Sita, she was so chaste. Rama is also dedicated, same way. And but apparently he went through so much difficulties. Went through forest for 14 years. Then Ravana took her away. Of course, it was Maya Sita, not real Sita. But and then, in spite of proving her purity, still Rama, because somebody told, "Oh, just like Rama, I cannot accept you," something. Rama rejected her, sent her to forest. There, Lavakusha was born. He did not know that Ram and Sita are his parents, even though they learned Ramakatha. They are reciting Ramakatha. They are glorifying Ram and Sita. But they did not know that their parents are Rama and Sita. So Valmiki taught up to that one point. So then later on, of course, they come to know. Uh, by the time Sita was taken away, mother. Very. And Lavakusha was so strong. They defeated Hanuman. Ah, Lakshmana, everybody. Oh, only by the mercy of Sita. So, ah, it's so amazing. Uh, Very powerful. Oh, we pay and lotus tree, bestow so much devotion. He was so much dedicated to Ram. Of course, Ram, again, he comes, Krishna comes as Ram, and Radha comes as Sita. So, that pastime. Then Mohini Ekadasi, like all other Ekadasi, then Krishna is answering Vishnu Maharaj. So, and Krishna is actually reciting. One time Ramchandra asked Vasishtha Muni about this Mohini Ekadasi. What Vasishtha Muni replied, I'm telling you the same thing. So, Lord Ramchandra is like Narvat Leela, is acting like a human being. So, he's telling, please tell me a vrata by which all sins will go away and all kinds of suffering will go away. The stress will go away. So I'm separated from Sita. I'm going through so much distress. I'm asking you this. Then Vasishtha Muni is telling, Oh Ramchandra, you ask a good question. By taking your name, whole human being becomes purified. So even then, for the welfare of the people, I'm describing this most highest and powerful austerity. Yes, I call it. Vaishakha Masa, Shukla Paksha, Ekadasi is known as Mohini Ekadasi. You become free from this Mohanjala. I'm telling you the truth. It will take away all these sins, destroy all these sins. And then it will destroy unhappiness also. The other day, these are ordinarily you try to do all your effort for becoming happy, you end up miserable, unhappiness. Ah, even though you did not ask for it. You know, this is so nobody asked for unhappiness, but it comes. Ah, so, but here he is telling Vasishtha Muni, this one will destroy all suffering. So it is a duty to follow this. That's why one point, and please hear this. This is Yakas is so powerful. by just by hearing this katha, by story, by this, you'll be purified of all sins. You know, so you can imagine. One time on the bank of Saraswati, uh, Bhadravati, uh, one town was there. Prutiman, uh, one king was doing his kingdom there. Chandravamshi. There was one person called Dhanapala. He was very well to do and very pious. He was a mercantile person, business person, Dhanapala. So he used to, for the sake of welfare of people, he used to make, like water things, uh, then parks, then mata, then houses. He used to create, he used to make. And he is a Vishnu Bhakti Parayan and peaceful nature. And he had five children. Uh, uh, Dhanapa. He is well to do mercantile, doing business, all good qualities. He had five children. Sumana, Dyutiman, Medhavi, Sukruti, and Drushta Buddhi. Drushta Buddhi, very bad mentality, intelligence. One who has a very ferocious, uh, doing harmful intelligence person, very harmful person, like that. Last one, you know. So, and according to his name, Drushta Buddhi, meaning very bad intelligence, very horrifying intelligence person. According to his name, is like that. And by nature is also like that, very bad. He was always engaged in all sinful activities. He was with the prostitutes, always playing, you know, drinking. See, these four regulative principles, right? No meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, right? If you touch one, you are touching all the four because they're all brothers. Ah, okay. They live together. So if you engage one, all the three, they will come to you. Illicit sex, gambling, intoxication. So that's why these are the four, limbs of adharma, you can say. So now, he had no goodwill towards demigods or brahmanas or his own father and mother. And he was always destroying or taking away the father's wealth, and always eating forbidden thing and then drinking. And he was with the prostitute, going here and there. So one day his father, how much he can tolerate his youngest son, seeing all these big bad qualities, father became very angry, and he made, he threw him out of the house. And all his relatives also threw him out like that. They rejected him. Then he was selling his ornaments, you know, and then living for a while. Then few days later, it is also finished. Then the prostitute rejected him because he had no money, right? So then he became no money, no clothes, and very hungry. Huh? So he started stealing in the village. Ah, so then he was caught by the police. But because his police knew his father was a well-to-do, good name, they left him. And he was caught like that many times. See, this is what we were discussing. See, he is being punished and all that, but he is not giving up still. Keep on. So finally, what happened? Like that many times, they put him into the prison. Then he was punished with hitting. So then he did not find any way, so he went to the forest. Then he was killing the animals, birds, and then he was eating. So very difficult. You can see his father was so nice. He could have, but how bad association. So then what happened? If you are doing bad activities, karma, you will not be happy. You will not get happiness. That's why day and night you was immersed in suffering. Then after many days happened, uh, he he was moving here and there. He did not know where he was going. But because of the previous pious activity, pious count, he went to one day Kaundinya Rishi's ashram. So because it was Vaishakha month, Rishi, the sage, taking Ganga, uh, how they make Ganga. They take bath and they don't wipe, you know, they just take and then walk. Clothes are, they are not, they are wet clothes. When they are walking wet clothes, you see some water one drops, especially when the wet clothes drops here and there. Right? So, so Rishi, Kaundinya Rishi was taking bath and then walking back to his ashram. And then he was also working like this Dushtabuddhi. And then a few drop of Ganga fell on him. So by the touch of that water, few drops, all his sin was destroyed. Actually, it's Ganga water, but touching the great sage, double dose. So all his sin was destroyed. Then he understood how bad he is. Oh, how bad. This is amazing. The first thing it happens here when you get this bhakti or association of bhakti or like that, maybe mercy of Guru, then you realize our condition. Till then, we don't know about what stage of disease we are in. You see how bad he is understood. Oh, so bad. I was born. My father was so nice. Brothers were nice, but I am so bad. I engaged with the prostitute. I wasted so much money. I killed so many animals. I involved so much sinful activities. Beyond me. Yeah. I need to be punished forever. I was so bad. You know. See, but till then, he met Kaundinya Rishi. He was thinking, he was unhappy, but he was not feeling a remorse. If there is a chance to kill a bird, he will kill. He does not feel how much pain it's going through. But now he realized, wow, I killed so many birds. I need to be punished for all these things. See how remorse will come. Then, in front of that Rishi, closing, his hands, folding his hands, he is praying. Oh, great sage one, please tell me a way, become free from all this sinful personality. Then Rishivar is telling, great sage. Vaishaka Masa, Shukla Paksha, Mohini, uh, name, this Ekasi is very famous. You follow this vrata, then by the fruit of this, the human beings, many lifetimes, who collected all these sinful things will be destroyed. Like a Meru Tulya, Meru Parvata. Himalaya mountain, you have seen it, right? Mount Everest, supposedly top mountain. So millions of them like that. Not together. Meru Parvata is higher, very high. So Munivar, this great Muni is telling, Vasishtha Muni is telling now. Kaundinya Rishi, hearing Kaundinya Rishi's Drishta Buddhi, he followed this vrata. O King Ramachandra, by following this, he became free from all sin. He attained very amazing body, sitting on the back of bird Garuda without any difficulty at all. He went to Vaikuntha Dham. Oof, so sinful. God followed God. So In these three words, there is nothing higher than this Mohini Ekadasi. All this yajna, this tirthasthan, not even become 1/16th. By hearing or this, describing this to others, we get punya of giving 1,000 cows in charity. It is described in the Kurma Purana. Jai Jai Jai. Mohini Ekasi Tiki Jai. Amazing text. We will continue a little bit, then take a question and answer. Uh, you were saying in Bhagavatam. See, same way like Dushtabuddhi feeling unhappy. He realized, oh, same thing happened to Ajamil. You know. Now, the Vishnudutas are explaining how, you know, he is not to be punished. He, look like you are saying Yamaraja's followers, but you are doing adharma. We don't let that happen, so we release them. So then what happened? Very amazing. So there is atonement. Okay, there's two kinds of. One is mundane atonement, and one is a transcendental atonement. You know, prayaschitta. This mundane atonement is no good at all because it is like in a field unwanted things growing. Right? You what you do is cut from the top. Remove it. It looks clean, but afterwards what? Again it starts coming. As long as the root is there, it is keep coming. The weed, right? Weed in a house or a park or in a field, in your garden, weeds are coming. How to remove weeds? Cut on top. Looks first time, oh clean. Wait for a week, the weeds are coming out. Cut again, coming again. So as long as the root is there, we cannot get it. So this mundane atonement is like that. Top, temporary. It keep coming. Because avidya is there, root is there. From which all the sinful activities uh, comes out. So how to destroy avidya? Ignorance, knowledge of ignorance. What is knowledge of ignorance? Forgetting Krishna. Oh, I'm a servant of Krishna. Jivera Swarupa Krishnera Nityada Krishnera Tadasa Shakti Veda. I was just explaining that part. We did not fall down from Vaikuntha. Some people say, oh, we were in Vaikuntha, or Gokundaman. We were envious of Krishna, that's why we fell down. then everybody in the Vaikuntha, then there is a finite chance that they will fall down. You think one day Yashoda Maya will also fall down? Nanda Maharaj will fall. Is it possible? Lalita Vishaka. No, it is not possible. Yadgatva nani vartante. Once you go there, you will not come back. But then, how to explain our pure devotees, our Guru Varga? They were from the Vaikuntha, Golokunda. So, how we can say? Krishna says, Yadgatva, once go there, you'll never come back. Nobody comes back. But our Guru Parampara coming here from Golokunda. How to reconcile? How to reconcile? Suppose, like I was giving an example, in Chennai, right? South India, Madras. Earlier name was Madras, now it is Chennai, they call it. There is American embassy, American, you know, uh, ambassador is also there. So it is in India. Chennai is in India, part of Tamil Nadu, India. And they have a big place, maybe couple of acres. In that place, whose law is applicable? American law, not Indian law, but it is in India. American embassy in Chennai. But once we enter, it's American law. Indian law, they cannot do anything. But it is in India. But American law is applicable. If ambassador goes here and there outside, wherever he goes, American law. Indian law will not touch it. But it is in India. See, same way, the pure devotee descend from the Golok Vrindavan. This Maya, and the three modes of will not touch them. Then are they in Golok Vrindavan or in India? Yeah, in this material world. Ah, you know, they are in this material world, but material world things will not touch them. So practically they are in spiritual world. But yeah, so like that reconcile. Yeah. So uh, that's how our acharyas. But for us, it seems like they are no. They are also going through like ordinary person. This. Wait a minute. Why you feel like that? Suppose you wear a red glass. You think everything is red. You maybe here and there some things are red, but not everything is red. Why everything looks red? Because we are wearing a red glass. It's not the mistake of eye. Eye is healthy, no problem. But we are wearing a red glass in front of eyes. So everything seems red. So like that, we consider our Guru Parampara like ordinary people. Oh, they are all ordinary, but they are spiritual. How to understand it like this example. So that's why it is mundane atonement and transcendental atonement. Uh, in this mundane atonement, our consciousness will not become clean. That's why we go towards impurity, asatya. So for him, What is the highest atonement is Lord Hari's name, topmost, atonement. So that's why this Nama Sankirtan will destroy the root of avidya and it will purify our consciousness. So if you call Lord's name by pointing to other objects, like here, his son was name was Narayan. So he called his son, oh my dear son, oh my younger son Narayan, please come, let's have food. You see, like that. But even then, all is simple activity. Or if you make funny, you know, like a joke, I think, oh Narayan, you look beautiful, or like something like that. Then when you're singing or something like that, even without faith, calling his name, good as God. Of course, you should not have done aparadha. Then, so how powerful. See, Lord is very kind in that sense. Like I was other day, I don't know, we will repeat it again. Suppose one's name is Gopal. Say Gopal. Your name is, some of parents put your name is Gopal. Oh, Gopal, Gopal, Gopal. Because Lord is everywhere all the time. When somebody is calling Gopal, he is surprised. Are they calling me? They're calling me. Why? Ah, Gopal. Lord Krishna thinks of Gopal calling me. See? So, like was we loudly call Gopal, what happens? There's somebody, Gopal may be somewhere far away. Anybody nearby, if their name happens to be Gopal, they also say, what Gopal? They're calling my name. Huh? So, like that, Lord will be very merciful, very magnanimous. So, um, how merciful Lord. Lord will consider, oh, he's not calling me, calling somebody else. No, he can't. I should go and help him. Call him. So he gives the benefit of doubt. See, that's how, especially in this age, Lord is so merciful. So how can you give up such a Lord? Can you find more merciful than Krishna? So That's what it is. And the prayachita is not like small prayachita, big prayachita. You know, holy name is for everything. Then Ajamila is feeling because Ajamila wanted to say something, they disappeared. Now Ajamila hearing Yamadutas and Vishnudutas, you know, talking. What happened? You know, they were describing the glories of the holy name, glories of the Lord, Dharma, Dharma, all these things. So it went into his ear, and through association of the pure devotees, Vishnu Duta, so went through his heart, and the bhakti took birth. So when the bhakti took birth in his heart, huh, what happened? All the bad activities, karma that is, it came to him. And remember, oh, I did it. He felt remorse about it. So he became aware when the bhakti took birth. He became aware of the dark things. Oh, he started telling in his mind, oh, I became controlled my senses. Instead of controlling me, they controlling me. Control. No? I was no? I was I was taken over by the senses, and then that's why mine is, you know, so much difficulty situation has come. And I married this prostitute. I gave up a Brahmanical young wife, and then engaged. So I put so many children from this prostitute. Oh, I've done all the sinful activities that have been, you know, he started feeling bad. Then he's telling, drinking, smoking, all these things. Yeah. And I had elderly parents. They didn't have any other children or no dependents. Nobody was there to take care. They were old. I forsake them. I gave them up. Put them into so much trouble. So there is nobody so, you know, krutagna, unfit. So I'm so bad. They were so helpless situation. I gave them up. So it It is better. I should go to hellish planet. I must be punished more and more. He is feeling remorse. The this amazing, amazing thing that I saw. Is it real or I saw in dream or in awakened state? Those who had, like subtle rope in their hand, they came very fear looking. Now, where they went away, and they were imprisoned me and they were taken to the hellish planet. But then these four beautiful, you know, personalities, they came and liberated me. Now, where they have gone, I'm so unfortunate. My heart is filled with so much sinful activity, consciousness. Even then, my previous many lifetimes, Sukruti, the pious activities, the fruit of that, uh, I was able to take darshan of these four beautiful personalities. By seeing them, my consciousness has become very peaceful and then happy. So, if the previous pious activity was not there, then in the death time, and I, you know, engaged in these prostitutes, impure, uh, and about to be dying, how the name Narayan, Vaikuntanath can come on my tongue. And where I am so kapati, meaning duplicitous, sinful, and then no nirlajja, and where is this most auspicious Lord's name Narayan? So now he is thinking, now this very sinful mind, life force, senses, um, controlling them, controlling, to control them, I will try. Then I will not fall. So he is remorse. So this is the thing. Then bhakti appears. What happens? Then we become aware of our disease. Okay. When there is a light, then only you know what is in the room or anything. When you are in the darkness, you don't see anything. You are thinking everything is okay. And there is light come. Whoa! Oh, there is a snake. There is a bichu. There is a you know, a biting thing. Scorpion. Different scorpion. Big, small, black, red, blue. So many things. Whoa! Yeah, so many snakes, poisonous, deadly snakes, crocodiles swallowing, trying. Whoa! See, we become aware of our situation. Before also same thing, but we did not because bhakti had not taken place. So once he sees all this, then Ajamla is telling. He's very nice preaching. What he's saying. If we have in this body, if I consider this body as myself, Atma, then what happens? Then the sense objects, we get desire to enjoy these sense, mundane things, mundane. Because of this desire to enjoy the thing, we get stuck in this what is auspicious, inauspicious karma. So, because of the desire to enjoy self gratification, we get interested, we get taken away. Shubha Ashubha karya, karma. Oh, this is good karma, this is bad karma. Bad activity, good activity, like that. Uh, we become interested, we get yeah. This is actually Jiva's imprisonment. So that's why I want to become free from this imprisonment. Uh, so the Srihari is Maya. Srihari is external potency. She has appeared in the form of Ramani and it has imprisoned me. Oh, I am so fallen by when that lady tells to dance, I used to dance. Oh, I want to become free from this activity. So I will try to give up this desire for enjoying things. And then for all living entities, I will have very friendly welfare. I will have that kind of quality. Things towards other animals, other living entities. And then non-stop, I will engage in the thinking of Lord. So by hearing the Lord's name and by the association of pure devotees, like these four Vishnu Dutas, my consciousness has become purified. So now I will not fall down into this, you know, uh, nitya of this Lord's external potency. Why? Because my intelligence has become steady, immersed in this pure object. Bhakti. So now the feeling of I and mine. This is mine, this body that I and these things I'm going to give up. And then I completely offer my consciousness at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Imagine. So same thing we saw. Dushta Buddhi also, Kaundinya Rishi, when drop of Ganga touched it, became purified. That is, it felt so remote. So same way, Ajamila. So Sukadeva Goswami is telling, oh Parikshit, why this is Parikshit Maharaj is telling even for a fraction of a second, sadhu sangha, by the influence of sadhu sangha, fraction of a sadhu sangha. So Ajamila developed this amazing renunciation, very strong. So then he was become free from the children's wife, they're all there. He was completely become free from that. Then he went towards Haridwar. You might say, oh no, wait a minute. He had a children, young son Narayan, because that name is no, you should engage, do some service to him also, children, wife, like that. Why he left? Because the bhakti, he realized bhakti. And he has a faith that I'm not the one who will take care of the Lord. No, my wife, children, Lord will take care of. Lord is telling, he's telling Sarva Dharma Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarva Papaya. Even if you give up your mundane dharma pious thing, even if you are by that you get some sinful reaction, I'll make you free from that. Do not worry. The work that you are supposed to do, I will do it. So, uh, like that. He was completely, he didn't have any doubts or worry. Oh, what will happen to my young Narayan? This and that. Who am I? Lord will take care of me. Lord will, you know. So later on, they were also delivered. We can see. He became a pure devotee. 21 generations also. Later on, he becomes a Vishnu Dutas. Come. And he goes to Vaikuntha. So he became, Ajamila became pure devotee. But Vaishnava, Vishnu Parshad associated. Then you think those people will be Krishna Govinda. So our time is for questions. Anyway, we'll finish this Ajamila. Then he went to Haridwar and he's clear his mind. Oh, God, he's taking care of so many people. And I'm not independent. You see. So is I and mind. You remember I and mind? Having a feeling that I, having Atma Buddhi, thinking this body is Atma and the extension of this body, mind. I and mind. When that is gone, then the children will not bother you because I was thinking that I used to take care of them. Actually, no, Lord is to take. It my it's only false ego that I'm taking. See, so that's why in reality everybody is taken care of by the Lord, directly, indirectly. Directly, of course, bhaktas he will do directly. Indirectly, abhaktas because they are drawing from the previous account. Remember, so that's all. Whatever they are given, now they are getting it back. So now, then by the sadhana bhakti, bhakti's prabhav, he became his senses became free from the objects of senses, and then his consciousness must be gone. Then afterwards, his consciousness took away from the body and then indriyas. He put it in Lord's all ready. Sarva Vyapaka, Sachidananda Maya Swarup. He immersed in that. So then his intelligence became so purified. So again these poor Vishnudutas come and took him away to Vaikuntha. So he went back. See how sinful. So by recollecting, saying, Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami is telling, Ajamila, he gave up all his dharma and pious activities. You know, he became very sinful activities, even though he was born in a Brahmin. So all the niyamas following, all the vratas he was following, all destroyed. And he was stealing and he was engaging in the uh, activity which are sinful activities. Even though he was Brahman, he was going through prostitute. So Yamaduta, they were taking him to hellish planet. But because Lord's he uttered the Abbas, semblance of Narayan, name of Vishnu, he uttered. By the influence of that, immediately he became free from Yamapasha, subtle binding of Yamaduta. So, and Sukadeva Goswami is telling, now if someone wants to become free from this material world, you can see, yeah, for him, other than Lord's Nam Sankirtan, to destroy the sinful activities, to be root, there is nothing best, there is nothing more higher than this Nam Sankirtan. This Nama Sankirtan, uh, by doing Nama Sankirtan, our consciousness will not get immersed in material things. You know. But if you don't do, then this mundane prashchitta, atonement, mundane atonement, after doing mundane atonement, it will again become influenced by the mode of passion and ignorance. So, Sukadeva Goswami is telling, one who resides, one who listens to this transcendental story of Ajamin, that sinful activity, even though he is under the influence of time factor, he will not go for ever. So, oh, at the time of death, going through so much suffering, Ajamila, and he tried to call his son. By calling son, he called the name of Lord. He uttered the name of the Lord at the time of death, trying to call his son, Narayan. He attained Bhagavad. So, if that is the case. And if someone who is no sinful activity, very nice person, with faith, take the arena always, then is he not destined to spiritual world? Can there be any doubt in it? This is what the truth is, Siddhanta. You understand? Parikshit, Sukadeva Goswami answering, raising this question. Ajamila, not that he had any desire, any devotion, calling the name, Nam Sankirtan. I think it helplessly and by calling his last name, Narayan, he did nothing to do with that Narayan, but to call his name, his son's name, Narayan, Narayan. So, and still he went to the Vaikuntha. Now, what about people with so much love and devotion call on the name of the Lord directly? What they will achieve, where, what position. So, if Ajamila can go, I think these people will not go to Vaikuntha. All right. So, this is what guarantee, very guarantee they will go. This is what Sukadeva Goswami is telling. So, next, you will see further. So vancha kalpatarubhya kripasindhubhya patitaram pavanam. Now, do we have some questions? Uh, the yesterday, other day, there are any questions to take up the time. Gurve Gaurachandra Radhikaya Tada Krishnaya Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Bhaktaya Gurudev Guru Arjan. That was, oh Lord, please immerse me in the holy name. Nama Prabhu Tatsiti Murtira Joditam Sukopasim Tastamah. So, I was telling my friend that all happiness and distress are already predetermined in this life based on previous life karma. Since Srila Prabhupada mentioned it in his books before, she asked, how do we prove it? It is true. Ah, I know it is true based on Guru Parampara's words and some past life stories of people, but I don't know how to answer such a question. Please kindly advise. Very good question. Huh? How do we know how to prove this? Like we were telling, actually, Yamadutas, Yamadutas is explaining this. Yeah, see our happiness and distress, how much you get, like summer and winter, it automatically comes. So sometimes happiness, sometimes distress. Even if you are working for some happiness, you get that distress. So that is based on your previous thing. Your destiny, if you are destined for that, you get that. There's no doubt about it. But the thing is, main thing is, all right, and whatever for future we are sowing, you know. So this cycle goes on and on. But the main thing is how to get rid of this cycle. See, in this material world, is always a cycle, everything. Like, for example, if to get protein, you need DNA, right? To make DNA, you need protein. So, like this, one tying up the other. So, cycle. Imagine silkworm. Silkworm is there, fine, from the small eggs, little thing come out, then they grow, feeding. Mulberry leaves then become red, then again it starts cocoon, building its own prison. you know, prison. And then the moth will come out, and then the mating, and then we start putting again eggs. Start. So which came first? So this is a classical question. Egg came first or the other thing? It's all in a cycle. So uh, we are in the cycle. So that's not the point is, but how to get out of this cycle. So that's why these Vishnu Dutas are like this telling, suppose you take a very powerful medicine. You don't know, but even if you don't know the power of the medicine, if you take that medicine, it's going to show its power. It's going to show its power. So same way, without knowing also, if you take arena, if you utter arena, then it will going to show its fruit. Sometimes it uh, it will show its power without expecting any faith in. See, Ajamilas called his son now. He didn't have any faith at all. You see, he had no faith in the holy name or Lord, but he called Narayan. See, immediately. He didn't have any faith. He did not call it Narayan. But still, the power of Narayan is so powerful, he did not expect, oh, whether he called, with faith or not, or like that. Abbas, in a semblance, he did not call with his, sambandha jnana, or love and affection, but still it acted because the power of the name. So, uh, like that, in this case, that's why don't worry about whether this is, it is actually true, okay? uh, you are destined. So the question is, you are going to get what you are already deposited. Then why you worry? Now concentrate. Don't build up, you know, the future bank, deposit to suffer, enjoy, do bhakti. So that's why I take the name. Whether, even without unknowingly it took Nam, but it worked. Power of Nam did not go on. Yes. Especially at the time of death. Yeah. That's why constant practice and detachment. We have to practice this. Or if you don't expect, oh no, I'm going to leave this body on such and such a day. So I will chant the holy name 1 minute before or during that. May not happen. You have to consider. Uh, So that's why it's very glorious. The holy name will work like, like a powerful medicine. Whether you don't know the power of that medicine, you take it and it will influence, it will work going to work. Whether you have faith or not, whether you have faith that no, it is very powerful medicine, that's why it's working. No, you don't feel it is powerful medicine, it's not going to work. No, not like that. Whether you know powerful medicine or not, it's going to work. Like poison. Poison is a poison, whether you accept it or not. No. That's why the holy name to work. That's why constant practice and detachment, dedicate at least half an hour, 1 hour, then all your this is what the four prayers of and also three prayers. So we will end at this point. Vancha kalpataru vyasya kripa sindhu vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Pray at the lotus feet of the holy name, holy name. Increase my faith in you. You are so merciful. You saved Ajamila just by calling his son's name. He called his son, but you are here. Oh, holy name. You are so merciful. You are more merciful than the person. Krishna's name is more powerful than Krishna. So, have mercy on me. Please forgive all the others. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnava. Please forgive me from today.
দণ্ডবোধ
Hare
প্রণাম
Krishna.